here is quite simple. It's two, like here is the color yellow color as well as this blue color. They are clustered together because of their genetic affinity. Here we have like different colors representing West Eurasia, Middle East, Caucasus and Europe. They cluster each other because they have the genetic similarity. Here are with the but is the Sinhalese and the Sri Lanka Tamil population that suggested that they have genetic affinity with the Sinhalese as well as the Tamilian population. If we go and look the admixture analysis, here a single color represents a single type of ancestry. Like here the red color represents African ancestry, while the other yellow color as well as this pink color represents Papua New Guinean ancestry. So if we look the our samples, like here it's Sri Lankan Tamilian, this is Sinhalese and Vedda, they have
quite nucleotides and mitochondria is around 16,000 nucleotides. So we already know that about domestication happening in Indus Valley civilization, which we are not having that much data, and how that domestication is related with the worldwide, like in phylogeographic pattern. So we are not aware about that. So what we did is like we sequenced some mitochondria from the mostly part of the central India, and then we also collect the data from the NCBI, so just to understand how like our Indus, mostly the people from the Indus, mostly from the central India, how they are falling in the world culture.
Century, which was further followed by the Protein tribe, who came and they kind of invaded and established their Protein kingdom, and it was around the 11th century, which was followed by the 16th century, which is the recent most. It was by the Mughal people. So with this, I come to my question. The question that we want to ask is, who are the present-day Indian Muslims? Are they descendants of the Iranian and Arab population, or are either they are the local Hindu converts that are very well analyzed in the history? So we collected samples for genetic analysis, and we did sampling of 227 individuals from all across India, in which here you can see
begin my presentation by saying a gripping story about how the Saharians arrived to India, the migration, their history, but confirming the accounts of the distinguished professor, Dr. T.B. Naik. He says that there are no previous accounts of the sequencing, quantity control and computational statistical analysis, which includes these analysis which I will be touching upon in the next slides. So this is a principal component analysis. It is used in various fields. This is a multivariate approach where it reduces the complexity of the data set but retains the covariance of the data. So what we see over here, this green kind of cluster, it represents the Indian climate, whereas this blue, sky blue, purple cluster, these are the Middle Eastern, Caucasian and the European ancestry. So we see on the basis of genetic variance, the populations are clustering together. We can see the triangles over here. These are the individuals of these Saharia tribes. They have deflected upwards towards the southeast eastern